In this video, we're going to go over how to do the scatter plots in the NBA assignment, and we're going to be using a website to do this where you can make your scatter plot and show the line of best fit. So the first part is there is some information about the Lakers from the 2004-2005 season, and we've got points for the whole season and the minutes that player played. So you're going to enter that as the x-coordinates are the points and the y-coordinates are the minutes. So you're going to enter over in your graph. I want this to go over here. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I had to go to add point. I went to the wrong spot. I want to delete this point. That point is not good. Click on a point to erase it. There, that point's gone. You can click on the graph to make the points too, but I want to enter in these points. So my first point is 1819, 1819, and 2689, and then you click on add point. And we're going to continue doing this for the whole table. Oops, 2746. And you can be checking up here that they are correct, matching over here. So far, so good. In part 2, you'll be doing the same thing, but with different values. 735, 1870. And the website's right here that you'll do this at. And then the last one's 577 and 1830. All right, now we're going to go over to our graph. And we can't see any of those points because they are big numbers. So I'm going to zoom out until we can see our points. There's our points. Let me move this up just a bit. There we go. That's kind of super zoomed in, isn't it? Let me zoom out just there. That's pretty good right there. So in this view, and you can play around with these until you can get a nice, decent graph. And you can move it around. Maybe zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, that zoomed out. I had it better the first time. Ugh. I had it good and then I messed with it. Okay. And I wanted to move this over a little bit. Ah! Look at now I got extra points in there. Delete those points that I accidentally clicked on. Okay, so when you're happy with your graph, I'm happy with it right there. I better not touch it again. You need to go back over to this box and click it. Show the line of best fit. See the line of best fit right there? That line of best fit is the line that goes through those data points so that it shows the general direction of the points. Right here is the R value, and you need to enter that into one of the questions. And here is the equation of the line. So we're going to ask you in your worksheet for the R value. There it is. Now I might have accidentally deleted a point, so your R value may be different if I mess something up. Also, the equation of the line for number 2 is right there. Now the next question says, remove the data for Kobe Bryant. How does this change the regression equation? Well, Kobe Bryant's point was at, let me go back up, 1819, 2689. So I need to go over here and I need to remove the point that matches 1819. Is this it here? And I just removed that one. See, you can tell because now it's not on the table anymore. 1819, it's gone. Now the line changed quite a bit. Now look at the R value and look at the line of best fit. It changed quite a bit. The R value is much better. The line fits the points better now. What does that say? That probably says that Kobe Bryant's data really changed the line of best fit, and it changed the R value. a lot. It made a big difference to the team. I'm going to put his stuff back in, his points and his minutes, 2, 6, 8, 9. And you can see how it changed quite a bit again. He had a lot of points in fewer minutes. He had a better point percentage than the others. Okay, let me take out somebody else now because that's what it says to do next. So I'm going to I put Kobe Bryant. I'll take out Jermaine Jones. So that's the last one. That's the one that was the 577. That was this one right here. If I click on it, it deletes it. The R was 0.75. Now it's 0.62. It changed the equation. So it did change it. It didn't change it as dramatically as taking out Kobe Bryant's point. I'll put that back in. So you're just going to do this for some different players, and you're going to come up with some sort of a overall conclusion about that. Like, which player, when you take out their data, does it change the graph the most, and what do you think that means? Do you think that means that they made the most difference to the team, or do you think it means something else? So you're going to continue kind of playing with that and answer the questions for part 1. And then you're going to take a screenshot of this. Now, when you take your screenshot, try to have it so that you can see the X and the Y values like I did, which we did by, you can move this around a little bit so that you can see enough of your data to make sense of it. If you can also take a screenshot that shows your line of best fit if you don't have to because you can type that in. But all right, then part 2 down here. This is information for this year with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So this is only up to date until the 3/14 because that's when I gathered this data. You're going to be using the same graph, so you'll have to clear all these points and enter new data in. And then you're kind of going to repeat the same thing. You're going to show the line of best fit, check the R value. Maybe the R value will be higher. Maybe it'll be lower. I don't know. And find the equation of the line of best fit, and then you're going to do the same thing as before. Take out one player's data and see if it dramatically changes the graph or maybe not so much. I don't know. And do that for some of the other ones. You don't have to do it for every one. Do it for like 3 or 4. And see if you can figure out which player maybe made the most difference to the line of best fit and the R value. Or maybe there's no difference really between the different players. And then the last step is just to answer this question. Take a screenshot of both of them, the Timberwolves and the Lakers, and then see if there's any kind of conclusion you can draw. Like maybe one of the lines of best fits is a steeper one than the other one. Maybe that means more points were scored in less minutes, or maybe you can't draw any conclusions. Maybe one of the teams removing one of the players' data had a greater impact than on the other one. Maybe they were all kind of similar. Maybe you can make a comparison about which team scored more points, which players had more minutes. Maybe you can't. Maybe you want to say something about the fact that this season is not complete yet, this Timberwolves one. So write a few sentences. It says 2 to 4 sentences, and then wrap that up. This assignment is worth 10 points instead of the usual 5, so expect it to take longer and to spend a little more time on it. If you need help, please let me know. Thank you very much, and have a great day.